Hello Virgo, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your April 2023 Zodiac forecast. I hope this reading finds you well. Please take the time to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. So here we go. We're using the Energy Oracle to see what your overall energy is for the month of April. Here we go. We're going to shuffle. We're going to cut. All right, so it looks like there's some things going on that you're unable to release that have been causing you a lot of anxiety. And it almost feels like this is past situations that you're unable to let go of, that you have been holding on to, clinging on to. You've been keeping in your vibrational energy because to you, whatever this attachment is, has been the only thing that has kept you justified in your actions or how you feel. This is something that may have happened a long time ago, and you just can't seem to let it go. So you hang on and you hang on and you hang on, and it kind of almost feels like if I release this and forgive, then they will think less of me, so I'm going to hold on to it and allow it to cause me all of this anxiety and insecurity and hate and emotional instability, disappointment. All right, so the first card was Door to Spirit. Second card was Balance. And there we have it, victory. So I think what Spirit is saying here is that you need to find your spirituality. You need to recognize and understand that the longer we hold on to things, those things, especially if they're things that are hurtful to you, that are painful to you, that cause you anxiety and depression and insecurities, right? The longer you hold on to those, and the more you hold on to those things, the less connection you have with Spirit, Source, God, ancestors, goddesses, deities, whatever it is that you pray to or meditate to or chant to. You have less energy for all of these wonderful things that can bring beauty and happiness into your life, right? So you hold on to this energy of the past and you wear it like a wetsuit, and anytime any situation comes up to where you feel triggered or you feel instability, it always goes back to that thing from the past. So instead of you releasing that, letting it go, and diving into or accepting or finding that door to Spirit and opening it and allowing your life to blossom and bloom and bring balance and victory, you hold on to this mask. You wear this thing. You hold on to this. It's almost like the Devil card in tarot, the attachment card. So it's like every single time you think about walking away from it, there's that little voice in your head that says, remember what whomever did. And then it brings up so much anxiety and pain for you that you would rather hold resentments for something that happened 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, than you would to try to make peace with yourself and God, if you will, or Spirit, or Buddha, whoever it is that you resonate with. And then, and it's not even, you're not even bringing balance to it. You're not even giving it a good, okay, so I won't think about that all the time, and I'll do my spiritual work, and hopefully it's not even that. It's just this constant thing of my life is chaos or my life is shit because this person did this to me, and everything that has ever happened to me awful, even though this person never had anything to do with any of that, just this one little thing, I'll continue to hold on to that and blame them forever. And so you miss out. And especially if you have people who are with you or around you who is egging on that narrative, who is keeping that hate or that pain fresh, right? And if you have those people around you, then it's going to be a lot harder to step away from that energy and step into this connection with Spirit Source, this time of peace and balance and victory, celebration, happiness. All right, so let it go. Try to let it go. Do your best to open yourself to new, exciting, beneficial, beautiful energy, and try to get some healing and some perspective on whatever it is that's going on that has happened all of those years ago, right? It was something that happened, and yes, you can't go back and change it, but you can forgive, and you can heal, and you can move on, and you can do all of that by connecting to Spirit and bringing some sort of balance into your life. Yeah, because you're over here feeling lonely and alone, cast out. There's this sense to me of depression, loneliness, anxiety, insecurity, and it feels like you're dealing with that. It feels like, yes, there is someone who continues to feed energy into it, but they are not helping you through it, right? They are more fueling the fire than they are trying to help you forgive and release and connect to Spirit, right? So the Moon card is you feeling very uncertain, and the Moon card is also something being hidden from you, maybe secrets. But the Moon card is also showing you how powerful you truly are, and how you may feel as if you're insecure or uncertain or stuck, and in a mindset of not knowing what to do, but you do know what to do, and that is to move forward into a time of victory, success. Use your intuition, rise above. See, the limitations that we have in our lives are the limitations we put on ourselves. You're sitting here saying that because something someone did to me affects my life so much that I can't do A, B, C, D, E, F, or G, and this happened 20 years ago, you're causing that on you. That's on you, because I'm sure that person, whoever you had the altercation with, or the argument with, or the situation with, is probably already living their lives, and they're moving on. They're most likely successful or on the road to success. They have already moved past it, and for some reason you are unable to. You are unable to say, you know what, I'd rather live a life of happiness and abundance than I would of pain and deception and hurt and abandonment. So, and I get abandonment. I mean, I was abandoned at the age of 13 by my mom, and by my parents, and I had to kind of say, okay, so do you want to live in this pain and hurt and abandonment, or do you want to try to make something successful out of your life? And I've chosen to try to make something successful out of my life. I don't want to constantly lock myself away from the rest of the world in this feeling of pain and hurt because of something that someone did to me that can't be changed. So you're being guided to choose moving forward, to rise above all that chaos and things that you just can't do anything about. You can't control that anymore. You can't control that anymore. I mean, you could be mad and you can be angry, but who are you mad and angry at? Because the person who did whatever it is they did, they're gone. They're not even a part of your existence, perhaps, maybe. Or maybe it's a parent, or maybe it's a sibling, and they're off doing their thing. So why deny yourself something beautiful and wonderful? I mean, you're moving toward change. You're moving toward, and you're fighting it. You're fighting the change. You're fighting the closing of the chapter. Why are you fighting it? Why can't you let it go? Why can't you say, this is what I choose, and move forward, right? Because you have the power within you to create, to achieve, to succeed. Success, success, success. You have all of this amazing balance, stability, emotional stability, creativity, intuition. I mean, you're so spiritually in tune. There should be no reason why you are unable to walk away from this emotional upheaval or heartbreak, right? Because the Queen of Wands is stepping into a time of strength and courage and balance and looking toward the future. So, to be honest with you, my love, the only thing that is holding you back or keeping you limited are those limitations you put on yourself, because you're not able to let that go. You're not able to come to an agreement with you and you. You don't have to have anything to do with that other person. You can never speak to that other person again. That's all up to you. But if you're holding on to something that happened 20 years ago because it feels like, if I let this go, I have nothing else, right? I have no excuses on why I can't go and be and do and celebrate and be happy and live life and do all of these wonderful things that I was birthed, presented, beamed down, hatched here to do. So it's almost like you're holding on to these things out of fear. Out of fear of you failing, or fear of you succeeding. Victory, victory, victory. So the Eight of Cups is moving away from that. You've given enough energy to it. Use your intuition, walk away from it, find something that inspires you, find something that motivates you, find something that, look, come on, find something that empowers you, the Chariot, the World, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You have so much amazing spiritual energy around you. You have so much amazing successful energy around you. You're very in tune to spirit. You're very in tune to the other side. You're very in tune to the veil. The veil for you is very thin, and you're able to talk to spirit. You're able to commune with those on the other side. You can if you allow yourself to, but it's this thing that has been holding you back that you just can't seem to move past. And the Hierophant says, now is the time for you to take control of your life, to break that wheel, to, you know what I want to say? I want to say to break those ancestral bonds, to break those soul contracts, right? If you and your mother, or you and your father, had a bad relationship, and your mother and their parents had a bad relationship, and their mother and their, right? So this is like a soul contract thing. So you can be the one to break it. You can be the one to change it. You can be the one to create a new relationship. You can be the one to create new experiences for you, for yourself, for your children, their children, and their children, if you decide to have children. So don't allow this generational hatred or this generational upheaval to continue. You have the opportunity to break this shit and change it. You do. So, and you have so much power within you to do it. And all you have to do is take that first step to do it. I mean, the Moon, the Chariot, the World, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You can be whatever you desire to be, and all you have to do is take the first step to move past this and to connect with the spirit that you're so divinely connected with. All right, let us see what the messages from spirit are. All right, We have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you? Something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. A father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquenchable. What is that word? Unquenchable. Unbroken. And that it can be tapped into any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So if you're having, if this has to do with your father, go and try to make peace there, because I can tell you, he's not going to live forever. And if he has, or, will eventually pass, do you want to regret that and hold on to that and have that regret stop you from moving forward as well? All right, this is Spellcasting Oracle. All right, so your first card from the Spellcasting Oracle is Courage. So you're being guided to have the courage, the Queen of Wands. She is the courage. Double time, triple time, and strength and courage and creativity and passion. Blessings. So many blessings for you. That's been evident with the High Priestess and with the World and the Chariot and the Moon and the Hierophant. Yeah, let go. Release and let go of all of that. You don't need to carry any of this around anymore. You're not obligated to. No one is forcing you to. This is a decision that you are making, and you are making alone. It's a decision that you can continue to make, or it's a decision that you can make to let go. All right, your spirit animal. The first one is the lynx. Take time out from the world and be an observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength, your strength, your strength. So this is calling you to take time out for yourself, to go someplace to where you are able to connect, release, and let go. And it's also talking about the keeper of the secrets. And what I want to say that is, this is probably something you've been harboring for a long time. So it may be time to kind of release that just a little bit. Release this pain, release this anger, release this hurt. So then we have the elephant. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you will naturally and easily achieve success. Success. All right, and then one more card from the Star Seed. So for you, Virgo, for the month of April, it feels like you are really being guided to release what has been keeping you bound, keeping you imprisoned, keeping you chained to a situation that has happened to you many moons ago, and it feels like that this has been some sort of soul contract here, that you have the ability to break and to release it and to stop the patterns that was most likely your mother's pattern or your father's pattern, and theirs and theirs and theirs. So you can do this. And I'm not trying to burden you with anything else. I'm saying that by releasing whatever it is that you've been holding on to, you break that. So if you have children, then the same thing that happened to you and your mother, or you and your father, and their mother and father, and their mother and father, will not roll over to you and your children. Light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Virgo, know that you are divinely guided and loved, and know that you have a real opportunity here to release and let go of something that has been a burden for you for quite some time. And by releasing that, you are not just helping yourself, you are helping those who have come before you, and you are helping those who will come after you. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon. Bye.